Hello again, guys. Pompey Picker back again. I received this lever padlock from Coxey's Picks last week. I didn't have anything really to try and pick it open with, so I ordered some padlock lever padlock picks from Andy Mac, and it came with a selection of cut down keys and a tensioner and a selection of pick wires with the shrink wrap on the handle there. Makes them a little bit more comfortable to use. So yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. One of the keys was slightly too long, so I'll just give it a little grind down, and it seems to turn around and get onto the bolt quite well. So yeah, let's have a look and see what we've got. Coxey has picked this on his channel, and I couldn't wait to actually have a go at it. So yeah, so it's a bit of tension on the old tension tool. Quite comfortable actually, the old tension tool. The wire's a little bit tight, but well, there's a little bit of movement there on the first lever. But yeah, it's just a case of sort of fishing through and finding a lever that's tight and not trying to overlift anything. Lots of clicking and what have you going on in there. But with the wires, it's crucial to try and get the right height wire. I say there are a couple of other wires that came with this set, and it took me a while to realise that one of the wires I was using was too short. So another little bit of movement there. So yeah, like I say, it's just working your way through the pack. A little fishing, basically fishing for any binding levers and any movement from the tension tool. I have actually picked this a couple of times off camera just to make sure that the tools work, and there we go. The problem I've got with this, if you go too far with the tension tool, you're not going to get the wire out. So you have to be very careful not to overset the bolt. So there we go. Look, we're open. If I went all the way around there, I'd have a nightmare trying to actually get the wire out. So we'll lock it back up, and that's Coxey's 4-lever German, beautiful German lock, picked open. So yeah, that's that one. Also, what I have is an old era, or not, well, old, maybe not so old, Big 6. The original key was awful. It was so, it was a nightmare trying to actually open it. So I cut another key from the original, and this one seems to work a lot better, believe it or not. So there's an awful lot of crud and grime and all sorts in there, so it's not going to be pretty. So but yeah, it works. It's an awesome lock, a big heavy lever lock. So but yeah, what I did with the original key is I copied what Andy had done to what he'd sent me, and I ground the original key down to make a pick. So what I shall do is just pop that out of the tension holder. Easier said than done, he says. that's that one. And we'll pop this one in. A little bit fiddly, but it works. Famous last words. But yeah, we'll pop that in there. And again with the same wire. I think that wire may be too short. We'll try this one. We'll try this one. But yeah, all the way around. We're on the bolt. Got a bit more room in this locks at the top of the keyway there, so the wire's moving a bit more freely. And it's same again. Just go fishing for anything that's going to bind, and try not to overlift too much. Again, I have actually picked this one before to make sure that the tools actually work. But yes, a couple of little clicks there, not much movement going on. You can see up there on the wire there all the nastiness that's inside the lock. So it's been sitting around outside for a while. I think there's a lot of rust and what have you in there. And she's being camera shy at the moment, so I've got a slight movement there. So we're on the right track. Just trying to find that lever that's going to give us that little bit more. So Andy's set didn't come with a big six tensioner, so like I said, I cut down the original key, which didn't work too great anyway. But the big six actually seems to fit in most lever padlocks. Seems to work quite well. So the only problem it gives you is you can't get a decent wire in on some of the smaller padlocks. The actual gap at the top of the keyway gets a little bit tighter, where the gauge is a bit bigger on the big six tensioner, or key, should I say. So we're not getting much joy at the moment. Try and ease up on the tension a bit. Reset that, I think. Let's go again. And a slight bit of movement there. Another slight bit of movement there. So we're getting that. Just trying to find that one lever that's probably holding us up. Another bit of movement there, so we're definitely not far away. And there we go. And with this one, there's quite a bit of gap around the around the keyway. I can turn that all the way around, and we're open. So yeah, awesome job. A lovely lovely padlock. Like I say, look at the state of that. Look at the state of that pick. Almost as dirty as my hands. But yeah, that's a little show on lever padlock picking. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you soon.